anything could happen when this race gets underway. 6 laps and we go.
Yeah, Michael Dunlop has not had the best of times on the 600 of late. Will we see a marked improvement this time? Guy Martin is away to a flyer. Dean Harrison is who we're riding on board with. He's on the Ian Bell Yamaha.
He's really off it, wasn't he?
He is being squeezed out. William Dunlop and Guy Martin. Bruce Anstey.
William in the lead. Guy Martin got a great start. Bruce Anstey right behind.
Was that Connor Cummins as well in 4th place? I think next wave
Probably
goes away.
was.
Number 40, Dan Stewart. Oh, great. Plants the front end. I was about to say plants the front end and then lifts the front end, just as I say that. But looking back from Guy Martin, is he the race leader into Leathamstown from Bruce Anstey? No, he's
William
not.
in front.
It's William, yeah, William Dunlop.
And a strangely low-key Michael Dunlop, but as you say, 600 not his favourite. We're looking back at a head-down Bruce. Goes alongside. Is he passed? They are side by side. No. Guy Martin resisted that very sternly. That was tough stuff from both of those guys. They must have been touching elbows.
Oh, William Dunlop flying away on the 600 on the Milwaukee Yamaha. Guy Martin, Bruce Anstey.
Behind the front wheel.
Yeah, William Dunlop. He's had some good results as well in the Supersport category in recent years.
Just a couple of shifts down as they go through the right-hand rear and then back on it. Connor Cummins, theoretically too tall for 600.
As everyone keeps saying for many years, but this is a great start from him, qualified so well. And there he is in 4th place.
On, isn't he?
Yeah. Go on, Connor.
Yeah. Here's the start. This is what happened. And it was that sweep right across the circuit, wasn't it? Head down.
Guy Martin, perfect start from him. But then Harrison getting mugged.
It was Cameron Donald who goes across, and you're not going to see it from Connor Cummins' side of the fence, I don't think. Because that's all happening behind it. There he goes.
And he's recovered well, hasn't he? Because he's 5th there, and he's 4th now on the back of this grid. I say not really been renowned for his exploits on the 600, more a big superstock man, but he's given it some this time.
So too, William Dunlop. God, it's bumpy here, isn't it? It's working the suspension really hard. You could blink a bit.
Yeah, Bruce Anstey, though, of course, we said that in the past. Thousands were always his choice of weapon. But now, as he goes through to 2nd place on Guy Martin back to 3rd. Bruce,
whoa, what happened there? Guy Martin's got a problem, hasn't he?
Oh, and Connor Cummins almost had a problem there as well, didn't he?
Guy Martin's stopping, and Connor Cummins nearly went right up the back of him. That was so close.
That's how close motorcycle racing can be sometimes. And I think kind of you got real indication of the speed there as well, because when everyone's travelling along at the same speed together, it doesn't look that fast. But when Guy Martin suddenly slows, you can see how quick Connor Cummins is going. This is on board with Guy Martin. Look, we're going to get a face full of Connor Cummins in a second. Here we go. Martin's got his problem.
Bike starts to give him issues now, and all of a sudden, Connor Cummins. And that's an engine problem for Guy Martin, and as you said, it's nearly a face problem for Connor Cummins. How lucky were
so
they?
Close. Well done, Connor Cummins, for avoiding action there.
Guy Martin had his foot out straight away, but it was too late, wasn't it? Connor was there. Here's Cameron Donald with his head down alongside Michael Dunlop.
Good move from Michael Dunlop. Not many get through there at the end of the kilo. We're riding on board with Dean Harrison.
Ooh, that's given us a bit of a...
Hasn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh, that's just a reminder of how tough it all really is out there. They make it look so easy when you go road racing, especially on something that flows like this does. But as Dave says, when it goes wrong, you suddenly realise what they're up to.
So, Dean Harrison, what's he up to?
There he goes, isn't he?
He's up to Cameron Donald. Michael Dunlop's gone through, hasn't he? We saw that happen before.
Yep.
They're on the going up the rise, past the farm, then it's down to Deers Leap. This is with Harrison just shutting off for the top here.
You would. Honestly, you would.
Some don't. Some I'm sure don't shut off. They just blip it for a moment and then carry on.
And they are really on it. As you say, Michael Dunlop hasn't really had the 600 of choice this weekend.
He's
Guy
struggled.
Martin out of it. So no 3 wins for him. He's not now.
Yeah, Michael, great at the TT, but at the Southern 100 and the Armoy Race of Legends on the 600, it didn't really happen for him. It's better this time, but that's a great move as well from Dean Harrison. So Dean Harrison goes through on Cameron Donald. Is this Cameron Donald's last weekend road racing? Lots of questions. It's been going on all summer, really. He's not come out and said yes or no.
On the other hand, he has grown the kind of beard that doesn't really fit in a crash helmet, hasn't he?
Dan Cooper there, we just saw number 14 into Leathamstown. It really is Bruce Anstey battling away.
Check behind, just look under your arm, make sure there's no one there that you hadn't noticed. Head down.
So Bruce Anstey looking for the toe, looking for the slipstream.
Getting it.
He would have dived on the inside there and it didn't happen, he wasn't given the space. So this is, the world just drops away to the left there when you stand there and look down. Well, here comes
now.
Bruce Anstey. Well,
what a pass.
Well, I thought William Dunlop had gone earlier in this race, and I thought, that's it, no one's catching him. Look at Anstey as well, on the power into the turn.
They'll sweep away from him here. Anstey's very quick through these sweeping turns. William held on very nicely as well. Williams, no slouch when it comes to things like that either, and now he's reeling him in. That Yamaha really has got a bit of power going on for it. He's caught him up already, and he's close enough, isn't he, to challenge when we go up through Jordan's Cross. He'll be right in the slipstream. He's right on Bruce Anstey's back wheel.
Yeah, he's in a very good position right now, William Dunlop, to attack Bruce Anstey as they start the climb up through Lockers, Joey's Windmill, Jordan's Cross, up to Wheelers, and here he goes.
Not even waiting, is he? Look at it, just came. It's further up, really. You see the draft really working, isn't it? But
Bruce Anstey won't be worried because he's going to try and dive past him again here, is he?
Did William just get that wrong then? What happened? He sort of sat up in the seat, didn't he? And Bruce came steaming past him. I'm not sure if he had a little moment there, William.
Anyway, William Dunlop gathering himself again as they go through Jordan's Cross. Speed of those machines.
Now William Dunlop closing in as they go to the top of the circuit. They'll go right at Wheelers and then through Turnergruff, and I should imagine Williams thinking hairpin and also thinking brother.
Yes.
We'll see as he looks around.
I think he's too far back, but I know exactly what you mean. Bruce Anstey just keeping a central line. I think Connor Cummins has shook him up before, hasn't he, because he's dropped off the pace. Here he is on board the Milwaukee Yamaha. Such a shame, because he really did look like a contender.
He's right in it. He's still on for a podium, isn't he?
At least. So into the Lindsay hairpin he goes. Meanwhile, Grant Tornagruff, that's Dan Stewart, Dan Cooper, sorry.
Still little battles all the way through the field as you look back. That is the story of the 600. You've got to be with the leading group when they make the break, or you are going to get left behind. And then you see these little trios all split up. And these two are now the leading group, aren't they?
Bruce Anstey from William Dunlop. This is exactly how they were last time around, of course. We saw Dunlop dive up the inside of Anstey. We then saw Anstey retake the position from Dunlop. But having said that, this time there is a bigger gap between these two. Maybe the HM Plant Honda, the Paget's bike, as ridden by Bruce Anstey, has just got the edge over the Milwaukee Yamaha of William Dunlop. Looking back at number 40, that's Dan Stewart. The sandwich, the filling in that little sandwich, I should say.
Just to prove it isn't only for the podium places. And there's still Connor Cummins in the background. Just saw him sweeping into view. And is William... Bruce is very late there and very wobbly. That's most Bruce like.
I don't know if he hit a bump or something there that may have unseated him for a moment. So around Tornagruff they go. We're riding with Dean Harrison.
It's fly week at the Ulster Grand Prix, I think.
Yep, generally under the trees is where you find them the most. So here we go. This is that moment we saw with Bruce there.
It's on a bump, isn't it? Yeah. But that's just
moment for Bruce Anstey. But great thing is it didn't really upset his rhythm or momentum.
William Dunlop is hanging right off that Yamaha trying to reel him in, and it's not happening for him, is it?
So then Bruce Anstey takes it really wide out to the line as well.
Onto the kilo, and Bruce Anstey may well be thinking, I've broken the toe, I'm going to arrive at Leathamstown in clear air and have a lovely safe run up the hill to Deers Leap, but he'd be wrong, wouldn't he? Yes, here comes William.
So then, Bruce Anstey still maintaining that gap down through Rock Bends, into Leathamstown they'll go.
William Dunlop has closed that gap quite nicely on the kilo, just a little bit of a tug in the slipstream. Is all it took, but he's still quite a way away, isn't he? Connor Cummins in third place is even further away, but still there in third.
Great corner speed there from William Dunlop. He really hugged that line, really kept the power on through the turn. Just look at those forks going on Connor Cummins as well. Good indication of how bumpy this circuit is. It's not too bad on this section.
There are parts of it where it does hammer you, as we've seen a couple of the riders.
It will do now. Watch this.
Yes, that is Deers Leap, and
This is Deers
nothing
Leap.
in real life, is it?
That's Deers Leap. Yeah, just there.
It's that you come over the top and you see the whole of Belfast spread out underneath you.
Yes, the camera on the bike doesn't really pick that up there. When you stand there on the side of the circuit, look down and see how it drops away. No time for sightseeing.
No, the tour's over. We're back to the racing, and it's Bruce Anstey in the lead. And is Bruce going to add to his Ulster Grand Prix tally? He's been on the podium quite a lot already today.
Is that Ian Locker and Ben Wiley we just saw there? We're back with Bruce Anstey, the familiar white boots. Oh, again, backside.
Having to punish that bike, isn't he, to stay in front of William Dunlop.
See how when he hits those bumps, as I say, for all the riders, of course, how their backside just lifts out of the seat. It's the bike pushing them up in the air as opposed to them pushing them off their feet off the pegs.
Just in a class of their own, these two. Of course, we've lost Guy Martin with a mechanical problem as we get the signal that it's the last lap, and therefore for William Dunlop, last chance saloon time, and for Bruce Anstey as well, his last chance to try and make the break.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone go as wide on the exit of the start finish there than Bruce Anstey does. William Dunlop bouncing around again. It's all eyes on these two.
He's drawn up to him again, hasn't he? Down the flying kilo. He's just managed to get a little bit of a draft and close the gap.
You can close, but he'll have to shut off again like he does here because you can't carry the speed through because you'll collect the rider. Now though, from Leathamstown, it's a different kettle of fish.
It's about the drive as they get on the gas, sitting upright.
A little bit
What's
scruffy.
Bruce doing there?
A little bit scruffy from William Dunlop as well, I thought, maybe on the exit. His momentum just seemed to be stalled slightly.
He was right out on the edge of the curve, wasn't he? But I thought Bruce, he went for something on his helmet. I don't know whether it was a tear off, but look, that's lost him some momentum. William Dunlop, that was cheeky, wasn't it?
It was. He's closed up. Okay, he hasn't got past, but that's good for Dunlop, and that looked very close to the fencing for Dunlop as well.
Yes,
still Anstey ahead of William Dunlop. We've not seen a lot of, passing and nip and tuck from the two of them. It's just William Dunlop maintaining it. Are they going flat out?
William Dunlop's kept the pressure up, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has.
Bruce Anstey wants to be out of the slipstream. What he doesn't want is to find William Dunlop getting a slingshot going past him at Jordan's Cross, and then he's got to figure out somewhere between Wheelers and the hairpin where to pass.
The hairpin's the crucial bit, isn't it? He's just got to stay ahead of William Dunlop into the hairpin, get the line right into the hairpin, and this will be Bruce Anstey's race.
This could be a tremendous result for Bruce, as well as for Clive Paget and the boys. They've worked very hard. But here comes William Dunlop. This is what Bruce did not want to happen.
Oh no, he's just having to shut off, but he'll get another chance as well. The road kicks to the right, then it kicks to the left as well here.
William Dunlop will be thinking about where can I do it? Is there enough room? Will Bruce leave me an opening? Here it is it?
This could be it now. This is a classic slipstream part of the circuit, Jordan's Cross.
Bruce gives him the room to do it.
Up
Proper
he goes.
Racing.
I don't think Bruce could do anything about that then, can he? Now he just needs to try and get back, if he can.
He's on the inside.
William Dunlop defending superbly. This is at Wheelers then, so...
They both slid out of that corner, didn't they?
Anstey further than Dunlop. And I tell you what, I think Dunlop might have this, because Bruce Anstey could do with being a lot closer.
He's looking at the inside.
He doesn't look close enough. He does not look close enough to go into Tornagruff. The hairpin, it's going to take a mistake by William Dunlop for Bruce Anstey to get in. It's William Dunlop's race to lose. He's got to time this right. He's got to get this just right. It doesn't really matter about the speed as long as he keeps Anstey behind him. He needs good exit. He's got good exit speed. I think this is going to be William Dunlop's race now, unless there's slower traffic up ahead.
Or unless Bruce can conjure something.
I don't think he's close enough.
Not a bloke, but Corey's perhaps.
We've seen passes in the past. They're very rare along this section. Down through the flow bog, through quarries.
He's coming. He's alongside. It's Bruce.
Oh, he's got it. He's got it. Bruce Anstey
leads it, and the run down towards the checkered flag. This is the last few corners. Can William Dunlop do anything about this, or is Bruce Anstey going to get another win? William goes round the outside. It can't be done. That is not physically possible.
I don't think Anstey can be doing it, can he? It's William Dunlop who's got it. Only just yet again another close finish. Wow, Bruce Anstey, great move, but ultimately doesn't result in the win.